are a leader when it comes to an iron. Did you know Rowenta is the #1 brand in irons that are above $40? They have been innovating and bringing us a high-end home care innovative brand for over 100 years, since 1909. We are featuring the 1,725 watts of power. So this is a powerhouse. It may be small, it may be lightweight, but it is powerful. And what we're looking at is all German engineering technology and all German made. You have your stainless steel Soleplate, so you can vertically steam with this. It has an anti-drip technology. It is lightweight. It only weighs 3.25 pounds. That matters to me. I don't want to be ironing with something super heavy and clunky that it's hard to handle. We have 2 colors available. This is our lowest price. We're taking $30 off that retail price of $89.99. This is an HSN exclusive configuration that we're offering here. You just choose. Do you want it in, you know what, I don't even have colors on my card. That's funny. We have blue and white, or burgundy and white. So blue and white or burgundy and white is available. But vertical steaming, and as I mentioned, anti-drip. Have you ever tried to iron something or steam and it spits all the water everywhere? Like, that's never gonna happen, because this is German engineered and German made for excellence. And it fully delivers because it has a 1-year warranty as well. But Jenny Bond is joining us.
Hi,
Jenny,
how are you?
I am doing wonderful now that Rowenta is here at HSN.
Oh no, it's wonderful.
It is, and this is really, when we talk about the who's who in the world of ironing, they're
This is it.
They're at the top. They're the upper echelon.
My mom has had her Rowenta for 25 years.
Wow.
Yes, so I grew up in a house of ironers, and this is really the way you wanna go. If you wanna get that professional quality, this is your Rowenta. So I'm gonna show you right here. If you are not an ironer right now, or if you have an iron that, you know, you bought at that low rate and it's just not giving you the kind of iron that you want, this is going to be the easiest iron you've ever used. It's that one pass, and you're going to have that constant steam. And I wanna show you here, because I grew up in a house where my mom would iron the towels. She would iron all of the, you know, the towels, the sheets, the pillowcases.
Really? Your mom is my hero.
Well, but it makes it look nice and gorgeous, so you always are gonna get these wonderful, great lines wherever you go, so you can get those great creases. Now, what's great about Rowenta is not only is this going to be your board iron, as you see here, but like you said before, it's also gonna be your vertical. Right. And what's great about that, so perfect board iron, but then here as well, you're gonna be able to hold it upright and do your vertical steaming here, which, as you know, here at HSN, this is actually a very big thing, okay? A lot of the things that we do here, you don't iron. You would actually just go ahead and you would steam them. So being able to get that vertical steam for all your clothes is great as well. But then let me show you this right here. And then with one push of the button, and I'll give you a great 411 on the whole machine. Okay. Once you go ahead, I have it right here on this picture of steam here, now it's actually gonna become a smart steamer, and it's going to put that perfect amount of steam on whatever you're ironing. Because let's face it, when you really wanna get those perfect creases, you wanna have that perfect amount of steam, and I will show you from the bottom up what really does make Rowenta stand out from all the rest. Now I want you to watch this as well, okay? Do you see how easy? Glides, if you wanna have that easy one pass ironing that's going to give you this right here when you look closer, guys, if you are looking to have that gorgeous seam on all of your clothes, to get that really fine touched and just that glossy, nice look to make you feel better about yourself, but also save money, not having to go to the dry cleaner.
That's the biggest thing, because if you think about how much money you're spending on sending clothes off to the dry cleaner, when you think about what that bill is, if you can now do the job yourself and do it efficiently, quicker, and a more affordable way, why would you not? Yeah. You have the #1 brand when it comes to irons above $40, and that is Rowenta. So German engineered, German created, so you know you're investing in quality. And today, on today's special pricing, on 4 flexible payments of $15, get it at home. We have the burgundy or we have the blue available. You know, one of the things that I always learned from my mom is many things, because she's an amazing mom. But one of the things mom said to me is, you know what, always, if you want to make an impression, show up looking great.
Exactly.
Show up, don't don't be a rumpled mess. If you're going for an interview, you know, show up with crisp, clean, looking great, put your best foot forward. And that's one of the things an iron can do for you. Because you want your clothes to be pressed, you want to look great. If it's a college student, if it's a mom.
Teach them young.
Right,
and,
you do.
And also, I mean, and this is just a comparison of what other irons are in the market. And I'm speaking to you personally. I have bought those cheaper irons that didn't do the job. So this is the other guy. I want you to look at right here. So this is their drip tray. This is their steam chamber inside. This is going to be the Rowenta.
Look at the difference in size.
Exactly, you guys. So I'm gonna hold this up here for here. Will you hold this up for me real quick? Because I'm gonna do a side by side. So here you go. And if you look here, all of this is where the steam chamber is. So the more steam you have, that precision steam, you're gonna get your clothes looking crisper and nicer. And this is the other guy. Now I also just have to turn this over. Stainless steel, so you're never gonna get that stick. It's always gonna be great. This is actually got 16 steam holes. The Rowenta has 400. So which one do you wanna iron with? Of course, this is your 3D Soleplate.
And the amount of the surface area too is smaller.
Because guess what that means? You're ironing faster and quicker and with more precision. So you can see that 3D Soleplate. Having those 400 steam holes, it makes an enormous difference when it comes to the speed and the quality in which you're going to be able to get that precision when it comes to your clothes. Now, what's also great about this, you are gonna be able to just use regular tap water here. You're gonna be able to not have to worry at all about having any calcification. It actually is going to be able to go ahead and see, you can do, I'm doing this steam right here on that automatic steam. You're gonna be able to make sure that your stuff is taken care of just with the regular tap water, and you're never gonna get any of that stick as well, which I find is really important.
Yes.
And then you have the precision tip right here.
That precision tip is great because it's always like a pain in the you-know-what trying to get through and around buttons, or if you have any special detailing, especially like maybe you're a mom who your child is in like pageants, or she's in, or he is in theater, and you have costumes and things like that.
My mom can speak to that,
Right? Like you can grab this and go. I kind of unhooked this one just to show you. I mean, it weighs 3.25 pounds. So if you're gonna be traveling, or you're going, maybe someone who is in theater, you have vertical steam. So you're gonna be able to steam like the little tutus. Maybe someone's in ballet or dance or something like that.
Well, and also too, let me just show you here.
You would never iron.
You would never iron this. And think of how much you would spend if you were going to the dry clean. And this is it too. This is what also makes Rowenta different. So here we go. You're blasting it with that steam. So imagine right now you're packing away all your winter clothes. Go ahead and give them that nice steam or refresh. And when you take them out, you're really going to be able to go ahead and make sure that they're refreshed and beautiful. And look at that in a matter of seconds.
Do the steam again against the black. Because this is not puny. This is not spitting out the steam.
And that's
to me, this is everything. I know this is a top high-end iron when I see the amount of steam that's coming out of this guy. So 1,725 watts of power, and you have 400. This is a unique patented 3D Soleplate. So those 400 little micro holes concentrate the power and force out that high-powered steam. That's the difference.
It really is. And actually, legally here in the United States, you can only have 1,800 watts. So this is almost giving you professional quality. And I have to say, if you are new to the ironing world, this is a Rowenta. Okay, this is a name that's been around for over 112 years. It's really giving you amazing technology. It's made, it's engineered, it's designed in Germany, but it's gonna allow you to do so many different things, because remember, this isn't just your board, which we're gonna do that of course as well. This is your vertical steamer, and I have to tell you, for most of my things at home, I do a lot of vertical steaming, you know, with my silks, with my linen shirts, hang it up here. I mean, when we come to HSN so many times,
but like
just in my car. Of course, let's show that real quick. If you have something
sequined, which hello, we all do from Diane Gilman or Slinky or anyone, right? And we love our sequins, but how do we care for them?
Just being able to get the Rowenta home here and not have to go ahead and dry clean, refreshing, doing those delicates. Look how safely I'm going right over here with just, remember, this is steam, you guys, regular tap water, and you're able to go right up to the fabric and just take out those wrinkles and really refresh. But then I want to show you here too, if you're new to irons, there's so many great features about this. So remember, this is 1,725 watts. This is pretty much a professional grade iron.
Can you remind me again, I'm gonna pause you on that note, because you said something poignant that I don't want to overlook. You said—
Please tell me what I said.
The highest
grade that you can have is 1800 watts.
Right, in the States.
In the States.
1800 watts is the highest amount of wattage you can go in an iron. And look where we are at, 1725.
And that's too, and let me just show you this again
impressive.
if you're just tuning in. So if you take 1725 watts of power, which is pushing the steam right here, this is the whole area. This is a Rowenta, this is the Soleplate here, this is the other guy. You have 1725 watts pushing through that steam in the steam chamber, going out of the 400 microholes here. Guys, this is the other guy, and if you just look at this here, this guy has 16. You're gonna get larger holes, that means you're gonna get the spitting, you're gonna get the water onto your clothes. Everything from the bottom up from this, and I mean about that Soleplate, is all about professional quality.
Where does the water
Right
go?
here, and it's 10 ounces of water. I love this. So 10 ounces, you close this up, you have about 30 seconds that it takes for it to get up to heat mode. You get to have that switch, so it just goes linen, cotton. You don't have to guess where it goes. I like to go in the higher range for most of my things. I just feel better about that. But it lets you know when you go into that auto mode, because this is a smart iron, so you can do the board ironing, you can do the vertical, you can also do that auto ironing, but you have that precision tip as well. So you're gonna be able to move around, get those perfect creases. We're gonna go over it. I'm gonna do the curtains as well in just a few minutes.
I love that.
You can just go ahead and refresh and do everything in your home. But being able to have that vertical steamer and not have to ever take anything to the dry cleaners is so important. Now, if you are someone who maybe feels that I'm gonna throw something in the dryer and then let it hang, and that's gonna be the way that I go ahead and do my clothes, I promise this is a better way. Or if you're one, I mean, just look at it here, and I want you to see the Rowenta glides. It's one pass. You already see the difference here. And as I'm doing this, I wanna show you, there's also great safety features. You know, I always talk about the kids and the pets and everything.
Yes.
If this is standing, just like it's over here in this vertical position like this, it'll shut off in 8 minutes. And if it's actually laying down, it'll shut off in 30 seconds if it's not moving, which I really like that as well. I mean, there's all kinds of safety.
Shut-offs.
Exactly, so many great safety features, but being able to go ahead and just have this, exactly.
Summer will be here before
and
we know it.
And we all want it, don't you? And this was something that my mom and I were even talking about on Mother's Day. She goes, Jenny, you know, so many people, I love linen, I love how it looks.
Look at that!
But then, I mean, and look, you guys, and I just want you to watch here too. It's about those gorgeous creases, but then watch, you ready? I mean,
there's
this,
that glide.
If you ironed, then you know Rowenta. Maybe go ahead and get the, you know, the newer version here with the Rowenta Focus. Guys, but look at that gorgeous crease. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, crease. I said pleat, but
hey,
crease.
But we can add pleats. we can do that too.
We could. I do want to mention over 1,200 now have already been spoken for. My producer's giving me an update. They are selling neck and neck, so meaning the burgundy or the blue. They both have the white details, but you just choose. Do you want the burgundy or do you want the blue? And this is our today's special. This is our best price. We are taking $30 off of that retail value at $89.99. I'll kind of turn them to the side so you can see.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah,
I love them.
Really nice, German engineered, German made since 1909. Rowenta has been a leader in the industry, and today it's our best value. If you've been wanting an iron, if you've been struggling with the iron you have because it's not doing the job, maybe it has all the calcium buildup from the hard water.
This has got anti-calcium for you.
Anti-calcium. Let's talk about the manufacturing, because since 1909.
1909, and Rowenta, it's designed, it's engineered, and it is built in Germany, and this is quality. And if you can see how the parts all come together, you're getting really the very best. And it all comes down to, everyone does, they talk about it, you have that great handle. So this is a very easy iron to use as well, because guess what? We had a lot of graduations this week. This is a great tool to go ahead and bring to the kids as they're going off to college. Let's face it, there is something about getting that tried and true nice line when it comes to your clothes, when it comes to those gorgeous pleats. And you can see here just how easy it is to get those gorgeous great lines. I moved it a little bit forward, but you don't have to take these to the dry cleaner. And you, if you're maybe like I was very nervous about being a good ironer when I was growing up. And you know, my mom was kind of probably embarrassed by me, because I mean, she literally, it was kind of a calming thing for her. Like everything, she just, I mean, there's a lot of pride when it comes to it. You want to have the right tools to go ahead and get it all easy. And I want to show this as I have it here. Remember, this is in that auto steam mode. So as soon as I'm holding it here, I'm not even pushing my button. It knows here that I'm in linen, and it's going to always give you that perfect amount of steam that you need. And then if you see that you want that blast up here, and look how safe it is, you can give it a nice little blast here, and you see that steam Do you see how that power coming out? Again, that anti-drip, and you are getting that precision head right here that allows you to move in and around those buttons. It allows you to get that gorgeous crease, not having to go to the dry cleaner, not having to hang anything up when it's in your, in the shower.
Right, but it's nice today that we're delivering it to your front door on free shipping.
Yeah.
So free shipping and handling gets it at home. 4 flexible payments of $15. All you have to do is choose today is do you want the blue or do you want your burgundy? So blue or burgundy, they are about selling equally. Nice. So right now at 3 a.m. on the East Coast, you're probably doing okay depending on whichever one you want to choose, that them still being available. But the point is today, if you have struggled with your iron, if it has spewed water everywhere, if you've burnt yourself, if it's not simply hot enough because it doesn't have the power, or you can't vertical steam with it, upgrade. Get something that will make your life easier. Give yourself time back in the day. If you have a wimpy iron, guess what? You're taking longer to get the job done.
Yep.
If you have the power of 1,725 watts, I like to emphasize that because that's a lot of power. Look at the vertical steam for all the delicate silks and chiffons and beading and tulle and things like that, where you're not gonna put a flat iron on it because you don't wanna burn it. It's nice that you have the vertical steam built in.
Yep.
And at the same time, if you're someone like me who loves to entertain and you have your tablecloth, you have your linens, you have your napkins and things like that that you're gonna wanna be able to do, this is wonderful, especially to have the steam feature.
Exactly. I mean, it really is great. And being able to get the power that you get from Rowenta, when it comes to your velvets, when it comes to your corduroys, these are things that you would ever really want to iron because you know they're going to get crispy, they're going to get shiny, they're just not going to look good.
Can we do the curtains?
Let's go to the curtain.
We'll go over to the curtains.
Now, this is great, what I love too. Oh, and let me show you here. This is great about the auto feature. So here, we've had this sitting, so now I picked it up. This actually turned itself off for safety. So as soon as you pick it back up, now we're gonna get it right back on here.
And these are some wrinkled curtains.
Well, I really wanted to go ahead and really get them really wrinkled here. Now, I wanna show you here as well when I came over. So here we have it. You're just gonna add that regular tap water. It has this little max line. And just a quick little thing here. You get to choose. I always go in the kind of higher level here, but you have linen, cotton, wools, you name it. And then you can see that Soleplate. Now, I just picked it up. It takes about 30 seconds for that steam to come back on. So that lets you know that great safety feature. But being able to get that vertical steaming, all you do is this, you guys. Okay, being able to take it to all the blinds, all of your drapes over the house, and giving it that nice little blast so that you, thank you so much. So that way now, look at this here. I mean, isn't that great? And it just goes right on through to give you that gorgeous, gorgeous, just that nice tailored look.
Well, no one wants to. I think a lot of times when we put up new drapes or we're putting on a bed skirt after it's come out of the laundry, the laundry machine.
I know.
Then you think to yourself, oh man, I should have ironed it before I put it on the bed or put it up on the things. I don't want to get on a ladder again.
No.
That's why we love our Rowenta and our iron that also not only is an iron, but is a vertical steamer. So you don't have to take anything down. You can go right to the tablecloth that maybe you already put down on the table and just hit it a couple times. So it drops all the wrinkles out. I think about the bed skirts. I'm looking here even in our studio. And I'm like, man, seriously, someone should have steamed those. We could steam those up.
We could totally steam those up. And I promise, I know when you take the bed stuff out, you put it on, it does look better when it's ironed, when it looks like it's tailored. When you do put the bed skirt, I know now why my mother used to go ahead and iron the pillowcases and even the
She's
towels.
My hero.
Well,
towels? She would iron
She
towels?
did. She loved how it looked. It just made it look a little...
I think you're right. That was her time to just zone out.
Yeah, well, and
I think that was therapy.
Well, because you get this one nice pass. Do you see how nice it is? And I have to show this, so I was playing with it. Because for that professional look, so here we are, we just ironed our napkin.
Look at that.
But look, when you get this, okay, I mean, it really is the little details going into the party, and you give it that nice little crease. Having this on the table, I mean, having it look like this.
Now you can make your swan.
Yeah, yeah. I used to know how to make a swan.
Did you really?
Did. Yeah.
That would be so much fun. So I think we have how much? 6 minutes left in this presentation. Just to recap, if you're just tuning in, you're just waking up, or maybe you're tossing and turning and you turned on the television, I'm your host, Robin. I'm gonna be with you for about another 40 minutes. Jenny is joining us with Rowenta. This is a brand that has such prestige behind the name. Since 1909, they are German engineered, all German made, solid construction. The manufacturing process is pristine when it comes comes to really building this iron from the inside out to deliver you power and performance and precision. Now, this is our today's special. It is the best price. We're taking $30 off. This morning, all you have to do is choose which color would you like, because the ease of use is gonna fall right in line when you put it in your hand. It only weighs 3.25 pounds, so super lightweight, patented Soleplate as well. You have it, sorry guys, you have it in your burgundy and you have it in your blue. 4 flexible payments of $15 to get this at home. You also have free shipping and handling as well. But one of the things I think about is my husband. I do not, this is gonna be so the truth and I probably shouldn't say it.
Let it all out, it's early.
I feel like I don't iron, to be truthful, like, because when I got married, I've been married 20 years, like my husband was in the military and it was so funny, and he like knows how to iron. You know, when you're in the military, you gotta be on your P's and Q's and you gotta present your best representing America, right? So you guys know, right? You're America's finest. So he was really a great, he is, right? So I was like, when I got married, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do the ironing, I'm gonna like press his shirts.
He didn't let you iron, did he?
And like, he was so loving and so sweet and still is, and looked at me and was like, honey, did you iron this? And I'm like, yes,
I did, darling.
And he's like, yeah, no, that's not working. Like, but to your point, like, you need a great iron.
You need it.
When you need the finest and you need the best,
you go to Rowenta.
Right. And I just think that for 1,725 watts, like if it's military uniforms, if it's scrubs, like doctors, have you ever had a doctor come in and their scrubs are a wrinkled mess? Don't you just question them a little bit? You're like, really?
So you're
my
read
doctor?
My results and take
cut
care
me
of my
open and do
problems?
surgery and you're in scrubs like that?
I'm so glad that is very true. It comes down to this. Everyone needs something to take care of their garments at home. What do you have right now? I know a lot of us have gone to the big box store and we buy that $30 iron. We get it home and it burns our fabrics. It doesn't do the job. It spits. It just doesn't make everything look nice. This is such a great name when it comes to Rowenta because it does make that ironing great. If you want to get kind of that military quality ironing at home, because I know a lot of us, maybe we weren't the best ironers, this is the way that you can do it to get that great one pass.
And you know what, I'm always upfront with you. We sell a lot of great irons here. All of them have their attributes. All of them have their features and benefits. This one in particular happens to have that unique patented 3D Soleplate that has over 400 holes, and they're micro holes. Why is that important to you? Jenny, walk us through this.
And I'll show you. So that's your 3D Soleplate here. And you see there, that is that steam chamber underneath it. I'm gonna compare what you may see in the market and what you see underneath. This is stainless steel. It's not gonna, you're not gonna get any of the pulling or the scratching. This is the other guy in the market that a lot of us have been raised on that we have. This is the actual steam area. That's the steam chamber, and that's where the steam comes out. Guess what? This is Rowenta here, and I just want you to compare the size. The more steam you have, the better look and that better precision and refreshing you're gonna get for the clothes. But if you turn it back here, when we're talking about those micro holes, first of all, the Rowenta has 400. You can see them here on the front. This is 16 large ones, and why does that kind of stink? Because it's going to put out excessive amounts of water. So you're gonna get that spitting. You're not gonna get that great way to go ahead and do the steam. And one thing that I always talk about here for work, a lot of my shirts here, I really wouldn't wanna iron this up top here. And of course we've been doing this one here, but I'll go and change it. You wanna go ahead and refresh it. You wanna go ahead and save that money, not going to the dry clean.
Look at the power of the steam.
And this is constant. So remember, you have that board, great board iron, but you're also gonna be able to get the vertical iron that you see here. And in just a second, of course, I'll show you. You're also gonna get the Smart Touch feature, which allows you to be in auto steam, and it just picks, like, so if I'm on linen, it gives you that perfect amount of steam to go over that amount of fabric. So it really is in a different line when it comes to irons. This is going to be that smart iron that allows you, and I just love to show this. Guys, this is how you move it around. And again, if you don't have an ironing board and you're watching this and you really want your Rowenta, don't even worry about it. You can put it right on a towel on the kitchen table or on the counter to get that professional look.
The power in the heat, the power of the steam, the power in the glide and that patented Soleplate. And then you also, how big is the tank? Like
10 ounces.
Okay, so 10 ounces.
So it really does does last a really long time.
Okay,
and you
great.
can see here too, you're gonna get that precision tip plus that rounded base that allows it to sit, and of course you get that Rowenta security, so it turns off in just 30 seconds if it's not being used.
I love that. And you just have 2 colors to choose from. Do you want the blue?
I love the burgundy too. They're gorgeous.
I do too.
And I just love looking at the actual
like
retail space there, the real estate.
I know there's a lot. I mean, you're going to get a lot of coverage, so that means you're not going to have to worry about spending a lot of time doing the job. When you have the right tool, it makes it quicker and easy. So here is your blue, and then you have the burgundy, $30 off, over 1,300 already spoken for, 4 flexible payments of $15, free shipping and handling to get it at home. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, you're not going anywhere because we have InstaClean. InstaClean.
The house is gonna be so spectacular after this hour.
Oh my gosh, between our clothes being pressed and cleaning up all the stains, the spills, everything, InstaClean's gonna fix it. We're gonna check in with Diane Gilman, and then we're gonna come back with InstaClean. Don't miss it.